Welcome everybody back to Heroes of the Storm. Today is a very exciting day. We're going to be looking at Tracer, the first Overwatch character to be brought into the Nexus. Played a couple of rounds with her, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who came out to the stream today. Thank you so much for your support. Played quite a few rounds with Tracer so far, and I think she's extremely well. Not OP at all, very well balanced. And I thought I'd just showcase the build I came up with today for you all. Alrighty then, we find ourselves on the Diablo Immortal map. Joy. Okay, the friendly team: Abathur, Brightwing, Raynor, Greymane, and myself as a Tracer. Enemy team: Illidan, Nova, Brightwing, Leaping, and Tracer again. Surprise, surprise. So it's going to be Team Burst versus Team Burst. Here we go. At level 1, I will be going for Slipstream. Reduces the recall cooldown and rewinds one more time. So the easiest explanation I can have for this, I guess first I should start off with her abilities. If you haven't seen a video or played her yet, your Q is a blink. You get 3 charges of this blink, and they have a 6-second cooldown in between. So once you run out of all 3 of them, you're going to be waiting about 6 seconds to get your blink back. And your blink can be used in sequence. Bang, bang, bang. Like so. Your W ability is a melee attack. So you're going to have to get up close and personable with the enemy hero. No. Oh my god, that snipe. You have to get up close and personal with the enemy hero. Whack him in the face for 264 damage. Prioritizing heroes. And you gain a 5% charge towards your ult when you use this ability. Your E ability is a rewind. It's called recall. I like to call it rewind because that's what it is in Overwatch. What this is going to do is you're going to, once you hit that ability, you're going to return to the location you were at 3 seconds ago. So a good practice on Tracer is kind of always be aware of where you were before you start scooting around, before you use that ability. Like 3 seconds ago, I was back here. That's how recall works. And of course you have your ultimate, the only hero in Heroes of the Storm that gets your ultimate at level 1. Now this doesn't have a typical kind of cooldown, like most ultimates do. Oh, I'm just gonna hit you in the face. Oh, no, the snipe. The snipe's not good. The snipe's not good. Come on, little Brightwing. Come on, little Brightwing. As I was saying, your ultimate is not like any other ultimate. You gain a charge from auto-attacking on it. So it doesn't have your typical cooldown. You're going to have to walk up in here and start auto-attacking things. That's a little too far. A little too overextended. And of course your auto-attacks being the main focus of Tracer, you can do them when you move. So make sure you always stay mobile as a Tracer. You can dive in like so. Whack him in the face and do a ton of damage. See a stealthy nearby. At level 4, I will be going for Untouchable. So what Untouchable does is it scales up your damage throughout the game by killing enemy minions or enemy heroes. So it's kind of like a hunter-gatherer type ability. You're going to want to make sure you stay alive because you will lose these stacks upon death. And you get 2% towards your melee normal attack damage for every takedown, stacking up to a maximum of 30. And of course you have the trait of Tracer, which is reload. So because you do use a normal pistol that kind of has a clip, you can either activate it to reload at any point in time once your clip is running low, or it will activate automatically. One or the other. As you can see, I just popped my ultimate there, taking down enemy team's Illidan. Your ultimate actually does quite a bit of damage, but it's not overpowered. You have to get in very, very close. It is a skill shot. It's not overpowered at all. So at level 4, I did get that untouchable talent, which takedowns increase your basic attack damage by 2% up to 30. These points are lost upon death. So you're really a glass cannon as Tracer. You want to make sure that you're always dipping in and out, hurting her you can, and then dip back out again. You're very much a poke hero. Have to dip out of there. At level 7, I will be going for the Spatial Echo. Recall, Glance, Grants, Blink charges. So this is going to allow you to use all 3 of your blinks to engage if you need to use all 3 of them. You can use 1 of them, you can use 2 of them, whatever it does. Then once you pop your recall, when you return back to the location that you were 3 seconds ago, you will be given 2 more charges of your blink. This allows you to kind of bust your way in and then recall out when you need. So I'm going to do it right now. Then if I overextend, I can always blink back. If that's not far enough, I still have my 2 charges of my blink. So I didn't quite explain the talent I picked up at level 1. So I'll return to that. Now Slipstream, it's a little bit difficult to explain, but hopefully try to make the best of this. So it's going to reduce the cooldown, which is normally 24 seconds on your recall, down to 20 seconds. So you're going to reduce that cooldown by 4 seconds. Now by default, your recall will return you to where you were 3 seconds ago. By picking up that talent at level 1, it's going to return you to where you were 4 seconds ago. It's the easiest way I can explain that, and that will scale up really nicely with the talent that we will be picking up at level 20. We're just pushing the junk out of mid lane here, which is good. Good, teams working extremely well together. So far it hasn't been too snowbally. Put a little bit of pressure on them there. We'll just scare them a little bit. Oh, nope, I have to dive away from that. Now your recall does work like most other abilities, where you do get a moment where, say you get pyroblasted. You can actually use your recall at the very last second, just like you would with a Li Ming or something along that line, and it will actually take the ultimate off of you. You get that quick second of I don't want to say invincibility, but you're kind of lost in the world when you do that. And that does work against a Tracer ultimate as well. So at level 10, this is where it gets interesting. So we already got our ultimate at level 1. Now at level 10, instead of getting your ultimate, you are able to choose an addition to your ultimate. So Sticky Bomb, which adds a slow, is the one I will be going with today. Mainly because I'm still finding it a little wonky to land her ultimate and actually stick it to a target. So what Sticky Bomb is going to do is you're going to increase the pulse bomb, your ultimate's radius, pulse bomb, by 50%. You're also going to apply a 60% slow, which is ginormous, for 3 seconds. This gives you a little bit more of an area of effect on your ultimate, and also the massive slow. Because what I found while playing Tracer is you're able to get in a lot faster than your allies, and sometimes they have a little bit of trouble keeping up to you. So what this will allow you to do is dive really deep, and then allow your allies to catch up to you. Getting polymorphed on. I'm just going to recall back, see if I can stick that onto him. I will. It will hit 3 members of the enemy team. Gonna blink away, just saving myself there. And I was taken out, however, by a snipe by the enemy team's Nova. Good snipe, baby girl. Good snipe. You can see how large the area effect is when you pick up sticky bomb. It's quite a large area, which I really enjoy. It enabled me to pick up some damage on 3 enemies. Damage on 3 heroes from the enemy team, rather than possibly just 1. The natural size, or the beginning size of your ultimate is quite small. So picking up that talent is going to also increase your damage just a little bit. See if we can go in here and pester these guys a little bit. There comes the hunt. And we'll just blink away as needed. Quickly give ourselves a reload.
Have no fear. I will return to face the demon lord. Take this camp.
They want to be getting a camp. I would like some assistance up with top camp here. Looks like the enemy tracer is finding us. Looks like Nova here is here as well. Same with Illidan. We're going to blink away. Use our recall to get back in the bush here. And start diving away. Enemy team's Nova is exactly where I was going though, so we will be taken out there. Now later on in the match we are going to be getting quite a bit more sustain. Early game, very squishy. That's why I do not feel that she is overpowered at all. I think Tracer is by far the most polished hero and well balanced hero added into Heroes of the Storm on release pretty much ever. I don't think she needs any buffs. I don't think she needs any nerfs. I think she's right on track. Right on track indeed. So the friendly team looks like we're pushing up top lane. The Immortals are starting to spawn in the middle of the map, so we will have to start making our way down there. At level 13, I have tried all 3 of these. Ricochet is kind of fun if you want to do a lot of area damage. But I think I'm going to go for quite a bit more of a sustain build here and go the leeching rounds. Basic attacks against heroes heal you. Bullet spray is also kind of a fun option. It's really good for clearing waves. Surprisingly good for clearing waves. But the sustain from leeching plasma, or the leeching auto attacks, is just better. Using our recall there to get away from the enemy team's Tracer's ultimate. Triple tap coming out from the enemy team's Nova will take down our Brightwing, but however we take down Illidan in return. Greymane falling apart up top. We're gonna blink into here. And it's time for us to get out. Oh, almost getting caught in the stun, but enough blink charges there. And I will be able to get away from that. So I don't think I'm going to win him on this, and I'm not going to go into a team fight by myself. However, I do have my ultimate. Abathur Top Hat coming out on me will help me take down this guy at a pretty decent rate. However, it's not going to be enough. We are going to have to contest the enemy team on this Immortals. Would really prefer not to do that as we are down a hero. However, he is spawning at this moment. We'll just keep auto attacking this. Looks like the enemy team is going to win on this. Is there anything we can do about this though? Hunt coming out on me. I'm going to recall right now. Blink away as fast as I can, and we should be in the safety of our Brightwing right now. Enemy team pushing in a little bit on this middle objective. Greymane going in extremely deep here. See if we can come on and support him. Getting my ultimate off on Illidan will slow him down enough, but will it be enough for me to get in here and take him out? Don't think so. I do not think so. You can chase him down a little bit. Enemy team's Tracer trying to run up top. We will be able to take her down, but losing our Rainer in the process. And the enemy team's Immortal is pushing down our top lane, so we're going to have to come here and take care of this as fast as we can before it pushes all the way to our tier 2 forts. There's a lot to say about Tracer. There's a lot to say about Tracer. So if you don't already know, Tracer will be released to everyone on the 26th, in and about, around there, TM. And she is playable right now for anyone that had purchased the Origins edition. I've got myself in a lot of trouble, but Recall will be able to help me survive that. Putting a little bit of pressure on the enemy team. And Brightwing will heal me up just fine. So it is available currently right now for anyone that has purchased the Origins edition of Overwatch. You can hop right now, play her in for free, you don't gotta do anything. Hurrah, hurrah. 92% charge on our ultimate. We need to start going in and auto-attacking thing. That's the most important thing you can do while your ultimate is down. Go in and attack. You can see how fast we get our ultimate back, using it not too long ago. I have not yet timed it though. I'm very interested. If anyone has kind of timed it, I'm curious as to see what it would normally take to get a charge of your ultimate. See if I can pop into here. Nope, being polymorphed by the enemy team's Brightwing. I will have to back away to the safety of the friendly team. Greymane! Copy of Greymane going extremely deep though. Hunt coming out on me. I will be able to blink out of the hunt though. And we'll just keep on going and pushing in bot lane with this camp. Gonna take that down. At level 16, I am gonna be going for Sleight of Hand. Now, you could say locked and loaded is better, and I would have to agree with you. However, if you are new to Tracer, like I am, there's a lot going on with this baby girl. There's a lot going on with her. Sleight of Hand, what it's gonna do is it's gonna allow your reload to happen 50% faster. You can see there, it's like 1 second. Boom. Boom. So your damage is going to scale up hugely. This is, they say on this screen there, when you look at the talent, that this equals to 20% increase in damage. And I would probably have to agree with them on that. Getting caught by the Li Ming Blizzard. We are able to take them down, however. You can see if I can pop back here. See if I can throw my ultimate on the enemy teams. And no, I will not. Looks like they blinked out of it or something. That's a shame. And I was taken down by the enemy team. Traded 2 for 2 there, not too bad. And we're pushing them back quite a bit. One poke the Immortal. Good tip coming out from Greymane there. So here's so far where we're at as far as stats. We've taken down 4 members of the enemy team. However, our death there will lose our untouchable stacks, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. However, we do start off with 2% additional attack damage, so hopefully we can build that back up. Hopefully we can build that back up. Triple tap coming out from the enemy team's Nova. Will not secure a kill. However, I'm going to try to chase down on this Illidan. I'm going to have to recall here. Going to put me in the hands of a Nova. And she will be able to basic attack me in the face for yet another kill on me. Greymane going on deep on the enemy team's Nova though, being able to take her down, no problem. Will he be able to escape? Let's find out. Copy of Greymane coming out from the friendly team's Abathur will help the friendly Greymane get a wait. And of course we did secure the Immortal, which is now pushing in the bottom lane. Might be able to grab 1 tower or so quite easily. And no problem there. No problem there at all. Friendly Immortal is still pushing down bottom lane. Looks like the friendly team is on the scene to try to help it out, but they're just a little bit too late. Friendly team wants to grab this camp right here. I'm on my way. Still needs 20 seconds. Bot. Okay. Let's go get bot. Let's go get bottom lane. Oh. Rotating our way up to the mid lane bruiser camp. Quickly grab this with the friendly team and then maybe go try for top. Maybe we'll see what they want to do. The enemy team is pushing down our bot lane quite heavily though. Maybe popping down here to see if we can force them back a little bit. Blinking in there, get a little bit closer. Mount up. Looks like we're gonna just push down bot lane a little bit. The hunt coming down on the enemy team's Greymane will secure the kill on him. Might be able to come in here. I am stuck, however, I was able to blink out of the way of that. Illidan now on the scene. Throwing down my ultimate will help in slowing down the enemy team. But it won't be enough to really take anyone down. However, we were able to pick up a kill on enemy team's Illidan. I'm pushing in a little bit deep on this. Gonna have to dive back. Using my rewind. Bad location, but I did get 2 charges from using my rewind, so that should be enough for me to escape. Using the mobility of Tracer there to the fullest of my advantage. And that's why I think the ability on level 7 is so important on Tracer. Even though I blinked back into pretty much harm's way, because it gave me 2 charges of blink, I was able to dip my way out of there in no time. Now that we have received level 20, I will be going for total recall. So what this is going to do is for the amount of damage that we take when we are in that 4-second zone. So you can see me diving in super deep here. Oh, getting polymorph though will be able to take me out. That's a shame. My bad, guys. That polymorph for Brightwing is so good against Tracer. Any kind of CC or stuns is extremely strong against Tracer. So if you don't have Tracer and you're going up in quick match right now and you're going to be playing against a Tracer almost every single match, I suggest you grab somebody with a stun. Or Brightwing with a polymorph. Because Tracer's mobility is key to her success. That is the key to her success indeed. So it looks like the enemy team is pushing down our Immortal a little bit more. Looks like they're just arriving to the scene right now. Pretty much been tied up on XP this entire round. Of course, the enemy team did hit level 20 before us. But now we are caught up to them, and so it's a pretty even game. Pretty even game indeed. As far as towers and forts are concerned, we are a little bit ahead. Not much, but a little bit. Friendly team wanting to do some damage to the Immortal. I don't find that that's a bad idea, as I will be charging up my ultimate by doing so. But enemy team was able to secure that Immortal. Let's just make sure they don't get in trouble here and everyone can get away safe. Right on. Now I'll be roaming down bot lane to help. Oh no. Oh no. No, Raynor. Oh. Raynor getting caught off guard there. Will be taken out almost immediately by the hunt from the Illidan. Looks like Li Ming did go for the slow at level 20. So I was able to recall away from that. I'm going to throw out an ultimate just to keep them back a little bit. Illidan going in super deep here. I'm going to hit him in the face with my melee. And chase him down. Let's just chase them down. Nope. Chase too much. My recall was on cooldown till the last second. Li Ming jumping over the wall here will save her. The friendly team chasing down a Brightwing. Careful of the Ming boy. Careful of the Ming. Immortal is still up from the enemy team. We were not able to take it down yet. So we will have to do something about that really quick. Raynor back on the scene will help take down that Immortal very soon though. So how are we doing? How are we doing in stats? We're doing okay. We're doing okay. 47,000 hero damage is not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Abathur going for a mine build. If you are currently playing Abathur, top hat on Tracer is so powerful. An attack speed increase on Tracer it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. You burst through your rounds so fast. Now some of you might be going like, well, Ghost, this isn't a very strong damage dealing build, and you would be correct. But it is a fun build. It is a fun build. It's pretty much composed around survivability. Although at that exact moment I didn't showcase that at all, as our entire team was wiped down by the bottom siege camp. The enemy team now pushing in towards our core, probably going to be doing some core damage as we are down to 91% on our core. However, we do have full shield up. But that will probably be GG. That will probably be GG. Nonetheless, I think we played that extremely well. A lot of back and forth during that game. Not sad about that at all. It was a good game. You can learn more from your losses than you can from your wins. Myself overextending as Tracer a little bit probably did not help that. But that is okay. So, there are the stats from the game. 20,000 siege damage. You're not going to do a ton of siege damage as Tracer, as you are pretty much a single target focused assassin. So think of yourself as an auto attack Vala. Best way I can describe her is you take Vala, Raynor, you smash them together, and you give her the mobility of an Illidan. There's my description of Tracer. Then for hero damage, 48,000 hero damage, so not too bad. One of the lowest on our team, however, but we were able to pick up 5 kills on the enemy team and 9,000 contribution XP towards the team. Not great, not horrible, but decent. Just run through the build again. At level 1 I went from Slipstream. This reduces your recall cooldown by 4 seconds and increases the amount of recalled by 1 second. So this combos extremely well with both your level 20 talent, and also it helps out a little bit with your spatial echo. Then at level 4 I did go untouchable. Now this is a questionable talent here. The one that the enemy team, they went parting gift with the bombs. I've used it. I haven't found it to be too great. The health go pickup is also an extremely good option if you are having issues surviving with her. At level 7 I did go spatial echo. Using recall grants 2 charges of blink. This is my recommended talent for for level 7, as I think it definitely is the best talent in that talent tier. Level 10 I did go for the sticky bomb. Increases pulse bombs radius by 50% and enemies hit are slowed by 60% for 3 seconds. This is by far the best option at level 10, unless you are against a Cho'Gall. Then I would take the 10% damage. At level 13, I did go for Leeching Rounds. Increase your basic attacks against... Your basic attacks against heroes heal you for 20% of the damage dealt. At level 16, Sleight of Hand. Reduces reload time by 50%. This equals 20% more damage per second, which is very, very good. It's easy talent. You don't know how to think about it. It just automatically happens. Voila. And then at level 20, I did go for Total Recall. Recall also heals you equal to the amount of health you lost during that time. So in the space of the 4 seconds, because we grabbed the level 1 talent, we're going to be able to heal for the amount that you lost during those 4 seconds in between when you started from the recall back to where you were. That makes sense. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. And as always, see you next time in the Nexus.